Hi teacher, I'm Cheng Si, and I would like to say thank you to teacher because you always teach me in physics, and whenever I face some obstacles during my revision, Mr. Lee will always help me to solve the problems, and that's the reason why I get to score an A+ in my trial SPM.
Hello, I'm Richard from SMK Batulintang. I'm a Form 5 student and going to sit for SPM. I've joined Mr. Lee's physics classes since I was in Form 4. I would like to say thank you to Mr. Lee as he really helps me a lot in learning physics. He's a humorous and also friendly teacher. I like his teaching method as it is very interesting. At the same time, it is also easy for students to understand and also master the theory and concepts in physics. He also prepares a lot of real exam questions, such as questions from trial paper and past year SPM question, which helps students to master the concepts. Lastly, I would like to say thank you again to Mr. Lee for inspiring me in learning physics.
大家好，我的名字叫 Derek， 我是来自 SMK Batulintang 的学生，今年读着 Form 5。首先，我要感谢 Mr. Lee 的教导，在 Physics 这个科目上，他是一名很棒的老师。我们遇到难题的话，他都会很有耐性的跟我们再讲解多一遍，让我们更加明白。我成功的提升我的 Physics 成绩，从一个 Grade C 上到了 Grade A， 所以我很感谢 Mr. Lee 这一年的教导。
My name is Esther and I'm from St. Joseph Private Secondary School. Thank you for Mr. Lee for his teaching and it really helped me a lot. 谢谢你细心的指导 Mr. Lee.
Hello, good evening, good afternoon. So today we are going to do some revision for light and optic. Some of you, your exam already passed, but never mind. Some of you is next week and next week. Okay, never mind. So chapter 6 is a very long chapter. So if you want me to finish in one lesson within 2 hours, it is kind of hard. But never mind, I try my best. I just pick up some important point, which part you have to focus into when you do the light question. Okay. So this is my notes. Okay, you can click here. All right. So 6.1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we are going to focus into 6.1 first. All right. What is the reflection of light? Definition you need to know lah. Changing of speed, not velocity. Because velocity got direction, speed don't have direction. So you have to use changing of the speed of the light when it travels through the different optical density medium. You need to know when light enter from less dense, A is this less dense to denser. Less than medium to denser medium, it will bend toward normal. Alright, so the light, it will not go straight already. You see here, it will not go straight anymore. From the light here, it will not go straight. It will bend toward the normal. Where is the normal? Normal line, it is here. Normal line. So it will bend toward the normal. Light less than to denser, bend toward normal. You remember one enough, because the other one will be denser to less than. So from glass to the A, denser to less than, you will bend away from normal. You will not go straight anymore. You bend away from the normal. Okay, you remember. So the for you, I tell you how do I remember lah. How do I remember? I just remember that I see the glass of water, so I put a straw there. I always remember if it not go straight, it will go down, right? Whereas I told you before, when Newton, he said that this one bend down because of gravity, which is not. Snell said that it is not. So I remember it this way. Light enter from less than A to the water, it will bend down because of gravity. Okay, that's how I memorize lah. So here you don't need to copy anything. This one already given. So less than to denser, right? Toward. So which is I is more than R. I toward so toward your incident angle is more than reflected angle. Okay. If you ask me what is incident and what is reflected, no, this one revision I'm not going to go that detail. Okay, away from denser to less than, it is away from normal. So the R is more than I. R is more than I. I is away. This one is wrong. R is more than I. R is more than I. You see? This one I didn't realize it. This one help me to change it. This one is R is more than I. R is more than I. Okay. So you need to know how to draw lah. Alright, this one basically in paper 2 they will ask you how to draw this. Alright, when the light go in here and then bend down. So it is not go straight, and then it is bend down. Right? Light go out, it is not go straight, it is also bend down away. Okay? So if this one, it is not bent to any way because the incident angle it is 0, so the reflected angle will be 0 also. Okay? Now, of course, this one you need to roughly know lah. Okay, now I guess it is important for letter. So now I do 3 of them. So first of all, if you got a prism that look like this, the light enter from here. So this is the normal. You need to know where is the normal first. Normal must be 90 degrees to the surface. Normal first, and then the light will not go straight, right? It will bend. Less than to denser, you bend toward the normal. You bend toward the normal. When the light go out, so you draw the normal line first, right? So the light will not go straight. You bend away from normal. Denser to less than, you bend away from normal. That's why you got this. Okay. So for converging lens and diverging lens, actually you don't need to know this, right? Because the thing that you need to do is, this is a principle, this is a lens, and then the light come in here, then it will bend down. You just need to know it is bent down. So now I show you why it is bent down. Alright, so this is the prism, this is the lens, sorry. So the light come into here, this is the light come into here. So now this is a surface that it go in, so I need to draw one tangent first before I draw the normal. So this is my tangent, and then this is my normal. Normal is 90 degrees to the tangent. Alright, so the light will not go straight, it will bend toward the normal. That's why it bend down. It bend down. So it bend down. So this is the tangent, and this is the normal. So the light will not go straight. It will bend away from normal. That's why when it go in, it bend down and it bend down. So, another word, what we do in the normal, what we do is, we do it this way. So we don't care about this one. So we just do it this way. Light go into here and go to the focal point. That's all. Right? Actually, it is come into here. It is reflected and then reflected away. Right? Then you got this. So the downward here will be the same. Alright, that's how you get this. And then this one, it is the same. If you draw it, it will be the same. Right, just the other way around. Okay. Now, Snell law. You need to know Snell law. N1 sine theta is equal to N2 sine theta 2. Alright. So remember that N is always more than 1. Alright. N only in a vacuum, N is 1. Whereas that N is 1 where there is no reflection occur. Okay. Now how to do this? Alright, I take one example. Right. I just take simple one example. Okay. So the light come into here. Now this is the incident angle, 45. So Z here will be 45. So you need to know this angle. This is the n is equal to 1.33. Here n is equal to 1.5. Right? So what we do is n1 sine theta, medium 1, theta 1. Alright, angle 1. Medium 1 is 1.33. 1.33. Medium 1, the red one. Sine 45, z, I get here, 45. And then medium 2 is 1.5. And then sine theta 2. So I substitute in, I can get the answer of theta. Right, that's how we do this formula. Okay, now normally if we are going to use this formula, n sine theta is equal to sine r. N is equal to sine I over sine r. Right, stand alone also. So if without 2 medium or 3 medium, no more than 1 medium, so you use this. If 2 medium, right, like just now you got green one, you got red one, 2 medium here, then you use n1 sine theta is equal to n2 sine theta 2. 1 medium, you just use this, will be okay. And then remember the n, the I always more than 1. The I always greater than 1. Right, always more than 1. So I always bigger than R. I don't care where is the incident. You just need to know I is always bigger than R. That's all. Okay. Now from here, which light ray A, B, C, D it is correct in the figure 9. So the refractive index water it is 1.33. The refractive index of the glass is 1.52. 1.52. The light go in here. The light go in here already, and then what happened is, now if it is go straight, it will go to C, right? Go straight, it will go to C. Go straight, then it will go to C. So definitely not C already. So this glass, it is 1.52 denser. Water is less than, right? Denser to less than, it will bend away from normal, right? It will bend away from. That's all. Answer is D. Now we try to look at this example. Calculate the refractive index of the glass block. Okay. Now what you have is, now here it is 135. So 125. 125 here it is 90, right? You know here is normal. So 125 you minus 90 left 35. Here it is 150, here it is normal, so here it is 90, here is 90, 150 minus 90, you get 60. So I got 2 answer already, or 2 reading here. So make sure you know the angle must be bounded. This angle must be bounded between the, here, this angle must be bounded in between the ray to the normal. Must be bounded between ray to the normal here, right? Cannot take the angle of, oh here cikgu here, no, not the angle, not the line to the surface, no, it is the line to the angle. I don't care incident or reflected, but the angle that you measure must be in between the line to the normal. Okay. Okay, now, so what do we do is, n is equal to sine I over sine r, right? Sine I over sine r. So, sine I, you tell me 60 or 35. So I don't care whether it is 60 or 35. I want to use a bigger, more divided by smaller. Sine bigger, sine 60. Don't see, teacher, this light ray go enter from here, go out from here, or enter from here. Don't care. No need to see. Right? You just tell me n is equal to sine I it is 60, bigger one, over r 35 smaller one. Whereas n, it is always more than 1. Right? Less than 1, then your answer, no need to see, your answer must be wrong. Okay. This one I don't want to do it already. I just pick up some subtraction from here. Okay. Now, diagram 1 shows a spoon appear bent in water due to the reflection of light. Light phenomena. So take the correct answer here. So this is a reflection of light. Reflection, not reflect. Not reflect, panto, not panto. It is pembiasan. Okay. So state the physical quantity change. One of it is speed of the light. Okay, so how to draw this? They ask you to draw. Complete the ray diagram to show the reflection of light that occur at the spoon in diagram 1.2. So in diagram 1.2 here, so what you need to do is the light come into here. This is the real one. So real one, you use straight line. You draw one line. This point join to this point, the center of the normal. So that one is a real line, and then this is the image. Image is fact one. Fact one, illusion. Illusion, we use dotted line. Alright, so that is the thing that you see here. Alright, this is a real object here. That's why it appear shallower. That's why it appear upper. Okay. Now, okay. Now you also can use the real depth and apparent depth. What is real depth? Real depth, it is deeper, actual position of the fish. Right? Apparent depth is the fact one, which is the image of the fish, position of image of the fish. So the fish will appear shallower. The fish will appear shallower. Okay, you can have the formula of, just now you got n is sine I over sine r. Now the second formula is n is real depth over apparent depth. Whereas I told you n is more than 1. So real depth is always deeper. Big H over the small h. Real depth over apparent depth. Okay. Now this kind of question, it can come out in the structural question, which is 4 mark 1, or essay question 4 mark 1. So you need to know how to answer. So now here, position of the image from the diver, viewing angle of instructor. So the instructor is here, the diver, it is going to see the diver, it is here. So the instructor want to see the diver appear shallower. So now they will ask you, explain this one. This one, probably you can get the mark from here. It is reflection of light, maybe give you 1 mark. Then the image getting shallower, alright, because of 1 mark. And then because of what? Because of reflection of light. Whereas the n is equal to real depth over apparent depth. Maybe you get it. Okay. Or lastly, you can say the speed of the light change. Alright, when it go to the medium, how? Medium it will be slower. At the A here, it will be faster. The speed of the light change. Now you explain. It can be asking you this way, or they ask you this way and this way. What's the difference? So now, what's the difference is this one is the diver. It is going to look at the instructor. The instructor look higher. So whereas you see the arrow, they might ask you to draw the arrow. Okay. Whereas you see when this guy, it is going to see the diver, so the light will appear, the light will reflected from here to the eye. Okay. Then if this guy this diver want to see the instructor, so the light will enter from here to his eye. So you see the arrow is totally different. You have to be very, very careful. Okay, you see which one is looking at which one. Okay, be careful. You need to know how to draw. So this one, if you ask me, teacher, this one is toward or away. Okay, now depend on what you see. Okay, now here, this light come into here, right? If I draw, the light come into here, so it will not go straight. It bend toward. It bend toward. Less than to denser, it bend toward. Now, light here, come to here, so it will not go straight. Denser to less than, you bend away from. Okay. All right. So we take one example enough, sir. Right. I am not going to take too many examples. So a fish is seen at a depth of 1.4 from the surface of water in the aquarium. What is the real depth of the fish? Right. So n is equal to real depth over apparent depth. I seldom use h over h. Seldom. I write real depth over apparent depth. 1.33 is your refractive index. I'm going to put it in 1.33. Real depth, I don't know. You are asking me what is the real depth. So apparent depth is 1.4. Seen is the way that it appeared, right? 1.4. So you time it up, you get h is 1.86. So easy. Okay, real depth is here. Apparent depth it is here. Always remember the depth it is from the image to the surface. Image to the surface, not the image to the bottom. No. Okay, be careful. Many students get wrong here. Alright. Okay, so next formula will be n is equal to speed of light in vacuum over speed of light in medium. Speed of light in vacuum over speed of light in medium. Also, we know that n is more than 1, right? N is more than 1. So, this one is 3 times 10 power 8. Speed of light. Over, this one is slower. Must be slower because you want n is smaller. Big divide by smaller one, then you get the n is more than 1. Okay, so I take one example. I retake this example. So the refractive index is the medium. The speed of light in the medium it is 2.67 times 10 power 8, and speed of the light in the vacuum it is 3 times 10 power 8. So n is the speed of light in vacuum over speed of light in medium. So n is 3 times 10 power 8. Substitute it in over this one. So you get this one. 1.12. Make sure it is more than 1. That's all. Make sure it is more than 1. Okay. I see you want to take some example from here. We choose few. Okay, so what is the correct value for R? So now this one is 30. This one is 30. So this one we don't know. Alright, so we know it is A to the glass. A to the glass, it will bend toward the normal. Okay, toward the normal. So Z. So this one and this one will be the same, right? And then n is sine I over sine R. So this is your R. So this is your R. So R is 30. Right? Their angle is the same. Okay. Now, if you are asking me how do you know this R is this one? Okay, never mind. I use calculation. So glass, let's say what is the end of glass? 1.5. Let's say I do the calculation for you. So you don't tell me, Cikgu, this one no proof. Okay, never mind, prove it for you. N is sine I over sine R. So this is I name is theta, right? N is sine 30 over sine theta. N is 1.5, right? So I time it up, this one divide down. Sine theta is sine 30 divided by 1.5. So how much is theta? If you do it, you will take time lah, but never mind, I show you. Oh, okay. I don't want to calculate the theta first. No, I don't want. Leave it first because useless. So I know that theta it is sine theta is sine 30. Never mind, I calculate it lah. Lazy. Don't be lazy. Sine 30 divided by 1.5 equal shift sine equal 19.4712. I use small decimal. 19.4712. Okay, I got the theta here already. So this part we know that n is equal to sine I over sine r, right? Sine I is bigger one, which is r, over this is theta z. Theta I know sine 19.4712. This is 1.5. Right? So this one I time it up. So this one I time 1.5 equal. Right? And then I shift sign, then I get the R. Shift sign, I get the R. 1.5 times sine 19.4712 equal. Then I shift sign equal. So 29.999, 30 lah. 30. Right. So if you calculate, it also 30. If you don't calculate, it is also 30. Right. Why you don't calculate, it also 30? Because this one is parallel. This one is parallel. Right. Then this angle will be same as this angle. I spent too long time here. I suppose not to spend too long time. Okay, I take this one. Diagram 16 shows the observer looking at the image of a diver of 2.0 from the water surface. What is the actual depth of the diver? Actual depth is real depth. N is equal to real depth over apparent depth. Right? Apparent depth is 2. Alright, observer looking at the image, it is 2. Alright, now n is sine I over sine r, big over small. N is equal to sine I over sine r. So you time it up, you get the answer. Alright, other I skip. Now the second one, the thing that we need to do is total internal reflection. Total internal reflection, which is very, very important. Last year practical, it is total internal reflection, isn't it? Last year or last year? Not last year. Last year. Okay. Total internal reflection occur when the light travel from denser medium to the lesser medium, the first one that you need to remember, and it is more than critical angle. This is the two conditions that you must know. Okay, more than critical angle and denser to lesser. Okay, then you want to find the critical angle. N is 1 over sine c. N is 1 over sine c. C is the critical angle. Alright, so how to find the critical angle of water? Right. N is equal to sine 1 over sine c, sorry. N 1.33. 1 over sine c. This one go up, this one go down. Sine c is equal to 1 divided by 1.33. And then 1 divided by 1.33, after that, you shift sign. 1 1 divided by 1.33 equal. Then I shift sign equal 48.7. So 48.75. That's how we get it. Okay, now you need to know when the light travel out from the denser medium, it will go parallel to the surface of the glass. So this is the light incident, then it will come to here, right? It will parallel. So it will not go straight already, it will bend to here. Okay, that is critical angle. This angle is critical angle, not this angle. Remember, this angle is the critical angle. The angle that caused the light travel 90 degree to the surface of the 90 degree to the normal. Okay. Now for the surface like that, all right, you need to be careful. So the incident angle is here, and this angle always same as this angle, whereas here it is 45. If the light travel to here, mean the incident angle it is 45, whereas the critical angle it is 45. So if critical angle is 45, you can find the n here. N is equal to 1 over sine critical angle. 1 over sine c. C is 45, right? 1 over sine 45. You get this. Alright. Now, what if total internal reflection happen? What is going on? Whereas the incident angle must be more than critical angle. The first thing. Second thing, it is the light travel from denser medium to less dense medium only can happen. Okay, so the light, if it is not more than critical angle, then it will go away from normal, right? When the light go from here and then it is equal to critical angle, it will go out from the surface. When the light go more than critical angle, then total internal reflection occur. Total internal reflection occur. So, total internal reflection normally not much calculation. Because the calculation were more complicated, I don't think the question will come out. So, although I gave you example before, but I don't think you should do it. Alright, don't waste your time. So, you go for the what is that called? The application or natural phenomena involving total internal reflection. Okay, so remember how it is work. First one is formation of rainbow. Second one is mirage. This one possible to come up in 4 mark one, so you need to memorize it if you can memorize it. If you cannot memorize it, I told you this kind of question 4 mark you can get 2 mark and good already. So first of all, the light entering here, right? So light travel from less dense to denser, it will bend toward the normal. Alright, so when the light from the sun enter the water droplet, it experiences a reflection, dispersed into the different color. Alright, so meaning that less dense to denser, it reflect, and then it, because of the speed of light different, wavelength of the red color and the purple color and other color were different. So the speed different, it will produce different color. So what happened is the light at 2 here, the light go out from water droplet to outside, denser to less dense, and then it is more than critical angle. All these different color experience total internal reflection. So it will experience total internal reflection. And then what happened is this one is go out. The incident angle is not more than critical angle. That's why it is just reflected. So the light ray reflected. This one reflected, total internal reflection, and then move to the air. The color of rainbow are seen from the observer eye. Make sure you know how. Now, this one, I explained one only. I am not going to take both. Right? So, mirage, you go and read on your own. Mirage, this one also quite important. Periscope, how it is function. Alright, go and read on your own. And then, optical fiber, what is the use? Alright, very important. It is used in the medical field or telecommunication. So because of the light go in, it will keep a ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. Alright. Or car eye reflector. Go and read it. Alright. I still remember the joke I told you. Ada udang di sebagai batu, distorted internal reflection. Not today lah. Okay. Now I simply take one example. For example, total internal reflection, as I told you, no calculation, no. Because of critical angle is the calculation. Which part of the light ray it is correct after the point O? Now the light go in here. This is 50. 50. Now you need to know. Teacher, 50 isn't it more than critical angle? Critical angle is 49. Yes. But I told you, must be the light bounded between incident ray to the normal. So this is 50, this is 40. 40. So 40, it is less than critical angle. Less than critical angle, what will happen? It will reflect to the away from the normal. So answer is B. Now, if this one is 50, then what happened? So more than critical angle, so the light will be reflected as total internal reflection. It will reflected as total internal reflection. Alright. Okay, I simply take one more. So, which diagram shows the total internal reflection? First of all, A to the color liquid less than to denser? No. Less than to denser? No. Denser color liquid to less than, okay. Denser to less than, okay. So C and D is okay. C and D is okay. Incident angle, critical angle is 48. So you must be greater than 48. But must be bounded between incident to the normal. So answer is D. This one's 46. Tidak dapat. Okay. Yeah. Wait, yeah. Okay, I off the camera for a while because my wife wants to take something. That's it. Give me 1 minute. Go ahead. My wife wants to take something from my bag. Okay, now this kind of question is kind of popular. This kind of question it is kind of popular, which is we go through this one. Diagram 7.1 shows the incomplete light ray entering the glass prism. The reflective index of the glass prism it is 1.5. So in diagram, complete the right ray from point O. Light go in here and then normal. You need to draw the normal first, and then incident angle more than critical angle. So I go and calculate n is equal to 42. How do I calculate? Alright, n is equal to sine I over sine R. 1 over sine C, sorry. N is 1.5. So this one go up, this one go down. C is 1 divided 1.5 and shift sign. I got 41.8, 42 lah. So the critical angle it is 42. 42 degree, and this angle is same as this angle, this is 90, 45, 45. So this incident angle is 45. This incident angle is 45, which is more than critical angle, and then travel from glass to the A, denser to less than. So what gonna occur? So total internal reflection gonna occur. Okay, total internal reflection occur. Huh? Okay, now this kind of question you need to know how to draw lah. Right, it will give you mark 1. So the light go in here and then draw the normal, reflected. Draw the normal and then reflected. Draw the normal and then reflected. And draw the normal and then reflected. So this is your part. The part you have to draw it. The part light ray part and you have to draw it well. Okay, make sure you learn how to draw it. Okay. Oh, this one I skipped before. Right? I skipped before because of it is the this is the what's it called? The telescope and microscope one. You skip this one first. I forgot to do it back. Okay, now for example, this kind of question. Alright. Now you are assigned to give the suggestion on the characteristic of optical fiber so that you can use for communication and medicine. State and explain the suggestion for the following aspect. The features of optical fiber, comparison between the refractive index of inner core and outer core after cladding, and then flexibility, purity of the inner core, and then additional features. Additional features is the hardest one. So now this is my answer. This is the answer. So features in the optical fiber is optical fiber in bundle, right? A lot, right? More signal. Inner core and outer core. Inner core, it is higher refractive index from the outer core. Why? Okay. Now here, if I got 2 core here, now this is inner core, this is outer core. So inner core, the light go to here and then denser to less than. Then total internal reflection gonna happen. If less than to denser, total internal reflection cannot happen. So inner core must be higher refractive index compared to the outer core. So total internal reflection can happen. Now flexibility must be high so that it can bend easily because it is going to put into your stomach to check your esophagus, to check your stomach, to check your internal organ. Okay. Purity, so loss signal can be reduced or it is clearer. So it can, you add in the camera so you can see, you can show, you can record everything inside your internal organ. Okay. I go through fast. So some of the question I didn't do it. Okay. Image formation by the lenses. Okay. Now this is a convex lens, this is concave lens. So you need to know the convex lens, the how to draw it. So it must be draw straight. Okay, never mind. Let me show you here. First point, it is go through the center. Second one is draw straight line, draw through the F, and then lastly draw through the F here. This one optional. If you don't draw this, most of the time you still can get the answer. So 1 and 2 must draw. 3, I seldom draw. If cannot, then I draw. What does it mean by if cannot? Mostly from the light from infinity, you need to use the third one. If not, then other you use these 2 will be okay. And then for the concave lens, so same thing, you draw through here and then make sure this is the dotted line. Because of it goes straight and then it is go upward here. So you need to this dotted line, we are going to call it as virtual. This one straight line, we are going to call it real. Okay, real, virtual. This is from the textbook, whereas I add in the function of the application of each one. I hope you can memorize it if you want. If you don't want, leave it. Don't take too long time memorizing this for just one objective question. For what? Not worth lah. Not worth. But drawing of this, I hope you can learn how to draw. I simply choose one. Choose this one. So what you need to do is, this is your lens. So U is in between F and 2F. Okay, so in between F and 2F is here. So what you need to do is draw a straight line to here, draw through the F, and then the other one draw to the center. So this is the image form. So what is the characteristic of image form? Real, inverted, and magnified. Real, inverted, and magnified. Yeah. Real, inverted. Straight line we call real. Inverted means terbalik. Magnified means bigger. Okay. So this is how you need to do that. All here. Now, all here I have done it with you, draw it with you together. And remember, this is the one that I want you to remember. If you cannot draw, doesn't matter. U 2 is equals to 2F, same size. U is equals to 2F, same size. Nearer, smaller. Further, bigger. That's all. U is equals to 2F, same size. Okay. Now, after that, magnification, right? Magnification is equals to V over U, right? Image distance over object distance, V over U. This is for calculation. Power is equals to 1 over F, whereas F, it is in diopter, right? F, not power, F is in diopter. What am I saying? F, it is in meter, right? D, power, it is in D, diopter. Okay. This one easy, so I don't want to repeat. Remember, this one negative show you it is a concave lens. Yeah. Concave lens, it is negative. Convex lens, it is positive. Right, remember it. Because of the focal length. This is power, and this one not that popular. The question not so popular asked in the exam. No. Okay. 6.4. We briefly go through to see what is thin lens formula. Right? And this is the graph shown. Okay. So the formula is 1 over F is equal to 1 over V plus 1 over U. Whereas the graph will appear look like this. Okay, so y is equals to mx plus c. This is a straight line, right? This is a straight line. Whereas y, so if you plot this one, y is equal to mx plus c. 1 over v is your y-axis, so I move this one to here, right? So this one I will do first. So what we have is 1 over v is equals to negative 1 over u plus 1 over f. I rewrite. So y is equals to mx plus c. Y, yeah, y. M, I don't know. X, yeah, x. M is negative, yeah, negative. Plus c, yeah, c. Right, that's it. Right? Y is x plus c, this one. Okay. If you draw the v versus u, you get this kind of graph. Okay. Now, I simply take one calculation from here. D, let's say D. I simply choose D. Okay. Now, that is a thin lens with the convex length. Focal length 10. So convex it is positive, and then F is equals to 10. So you can leave it in cm. Okay, 1 over F is equals to 1 V plus 1 V. Right? 1 over 10 positive because of convex. 1 over V I don't know. 1 over U 10. Which is this one? Sorry, this one no. So you move it to here. 1 over 10 minus 1 over 10 it is 0. It's 1 over V. And then this one come to here. This one come to here. V is 1 over 0. It is infinity. So no image form. Image form at infinity. Image form at infinity. Yeah. Object height of 2 cm is placed 6 cm away from the convex length. 1 over F is equal to 1 over V plus 1 over U. Right? 1 over F 10. Make sure it is convex length, it is positive. Huh? 1 over V, I don't know. 1 over U is 6. So minus. So 1 over V is you. How to press in the calculator here? 10 inverse minus 6 inverse. You press this way, 10 inverse minus 6 inverse equal. So you get 15, negative 15. V is negative 15. So distance between the object and the image. They want object and image. So image. This is your object. Your object is 6 cm away. Here it is 6 cm. Negative means same sign. This is 6. 15. Let's say 15. Negative 15. Negative means virtual, same side. So they want distance between object and this image. So it must be here. 15 minus 6, which is 9. Normally it is virtual one. If it is positive one, it will be formed at this side. So it is 6 plus 15. But this is same side. Size of the image form M is equal to V over U. Right? Magnification is V. V is 15. Over U, 6. So you get magnification, it is 2.5 times. So your height it is 2, right? 2 times 2.5, you get 5 cm. Okay, this is calculation. It is placed at the distance 60 cm from the concave lens, focal length 30. What is the characteristic? So now distance 60 cm concave, right? Concave. 1 over F is equal to 1 over V plus 1 over U. Right? 1 over focal length is negative 30. 1 over V I don't know, 1 over U 60. So move to here. Move to here. So negative 30 inverse minus 60 inverse equal. Negative 30 inverse minus 60 inverse equal. So you get negative 20. V is negative 20. Negative 20. Negative means it is virtual already. Okay. Now, virtual must be upright. Virtual cannot be inverted. So answer must be B already. But then my teacher diminish or not, I don't know. Okay, magnification is V over U. The negative, no need to put in. Negative just tell you virtual or real. So 20 divided by U. U it is 60. So 1 over 3. 1 over 3 it is diminished. Less than 1 then it is diminished already. So answer is B. Okay. through fast, I tell you, I have to go through fast. If not, 2 hours cannot finish all this. You got question? You can ask me. If you got any question. Way of spec here, it is use of the lenses. Right? You can have concave lens, you can have the convex lens. So short-sightedness, you use concave. Long-sightedness, you use convex. Okay, fine. Of course, you ask me why. Short mean, what does short-sightedness mean? Short-sightedness means it is too short. So you need to put it longer. Okay, here it will go up, diverging upward. So go up and then it can go further. So original it reach here, you place this lens already, so you come go up here and then it can go further, reach the ring. Right? As if it is long-sightedness means it is too long. So I want to make it shorter, so I need to put a convex lens here to make it shorter. Okay. Magnifying glass, camera lens, all these, telescope, microscope, and a lot of you too focus in want to do the telescope and microscope. I don't know why. I don't know why. Don't spend too long time into this one. It is hard to ask as a question. I never said it cannot ask, but kind of hard to ask. Okay. Now this is the object. Microscope. Explain this one needs very long time. So I think you should skip this one now because I taught you before already. I drawn it before already for you. Right? From 4, I ever do it detail. Right? Now revision, I don't think you come out, so I don't want to do it for you. And then do it for you, they will not ask you to draw. You don't waste your time into this one. No, don't. If you can memorize some lah. Okay. A lot of exercises here. Okay. I simply take some question from here. They ask you what is reflection, and then they ask you based on 9.1, 9.2, 9.1, 9.1 and 9.2, 9.1, 9.2. Compare this, compare that. Alright, I guess this one you can do 5 marks. Okay, this is a 4 mark one. It is kind of hard. Alright, while driving a car on a hot day, you may see mirage. Explain how the mirage occurs. Explain how it is occurred. So you need to say, first one is the density. Okay, now I do it here. Density of the air are different. So because of the here it is hot, at the surface here it is hot, here hot, here colder. In the air it is cold. So there is different density. Different density. Alright, first one different density. At the surface it is hot, at the air it is colder. So the light travel from denser to less dense. So it will bend away. So this is second one, denser to less dense. First one, density. You talk about the density. Second one, you talk about the light travel from denser to less dense. Denser to less dense. What is this occur? This is denser to less dense. It is reflection of light. Now after that, what happened is when the incident is more than critical angle and light travel from denser to denser, total internal reflection occurs. So the image of the cloud was seen at the surface of the world. This is what you need to write. Okay, the exam. Don't believe, we try to see. I also don't know the correct 2020 police. Question number 9. A, B, C. C. Okay. The layer of the A near to the rock surface is warmer, right? Hotter. So density of the A decrease, right? After all, you talk about density, yeah. This one I got 1 mark. This one I don't have, This one I don't have, This one I got, Right. Light travel from denser to denser area, okay. So light travel away from normal. I didn't say it. Right? I said reflection. You can explain why reflection denser to denser. Alright. And then when the angle more than critical angle, total internal reflection occur. In angle more than critical angle, total internal reflection occur. So I got 1, 2, 3. So which is this one warmer? I didn't say. I just now said here is hot, here is cold. So at the surface of the rock is hot. Right? So I should put it into another words, another sentence, so that you get it. This is how you get it. Okay? You can get, according to the previous exam I told you, right? From my student, you can get this question 4 mark, 2 mark out of 4 mark. It is good already. If you get 3, then go ahead. So I do it fast. Okay. Now we go to mirror. We do a bit of mirror. Just revision. If you don't know, you can PM me. For my student, you can PM me. If you are not my student, you can ask in the Telegram. Don't PM me directly. Don't PM this number directly. Right? Then later I am busy. Okay. Plan mirror. So you need to know the characteristic of the mirror form, right? Which is upright, same size, virtual, laterally inverted. Okay. This one sometimes it is popular to ask in the objective. Whereas, okay, now we do one. So if your object is 3, your image will be 3. Right? So distance between boy to boy's image, so it is 3 plus 3, it is 6. Boy to girl, it is 3 plus 5. Boy to girl, it is 3 plus 5. 3 plus 5, it is 8. You need to know how to do. Right? This one is the original question. Original question don't have this one. You just see this one and mirror. Okay, they ask you what is the distance between boy and girl. What is the distance between boy to girl's image? You need to know how to answer that. Okay. This kind of question, deviation angle, we call it deviation angle. Already not asking in the exam. So you don't need to bother this one. Don't spend your time, teacher, what is deviation angle? No need. Although I teach one, I thought it would come out. But so many years not coming out. Coming out also coming out one objective. So long time ago. So don't waste your time into this one. Okay. And lastly, it is image formed by the curved mirror, spherical mirror. We got convex, we got concave. Convex and concave. The convex and concave is drawing. It is totally the terbalik from the lens one. Okay, totally terbalik. Concave mirror, same as the drawing of convex. Concave. This one concave mirror, same as convex lens. So their characteristic, if you memorize the lens one already, it is same as a concave mirror. This one, convex mirror, it is same as concave lens. Their characteristic, it is the same. Okay, it is the same. Okay, the drawing is when you draw through the C. Normally I draw it to here and then reflect, draw through the F. And then I draw 2 and 3. I seldom draw C. Only cannot when I bound use C. And C is the last one. Okay, what did I do is, let's say I draw here. Okay. This is a concave mirror, concave mirror. So concave mirror look like this. So U is in between F, more than 2F. U more than 2F here, F and 2F. So you draw to here, you draw to here, and then draw through the F. And then the other one draw through the F, and then draw to here. This is the image form. This image form is smaller, right? So it is diminished. Okay? Diminished. Inverted terbalik. And then real straight line. Real inverted diminished. Real inverted diminished. This one all I drew for you already before. Remember, U is equal to C, whereas U is equal to F. U is 2F, same size. Further, smaller. Nearer, bigger. The calculation mirror, same as the lens one. Right? Just I told you, that one terbalik. Lens and mirror, convex and concave is terbalik. Whereas I put it to here already, you can see my notes. Yeah, give me one. Calculation, same. Okay, application of the concave mirror in the daily life. Okay, cosmetic mirror, lantern mirror, reflector mirror in the headlight, and convex mirror in the daily life, blind spot mirror, security mirror in the building, side mirror of the car. Okay. I think that's all for this one. I just take one example of this question, how to do this kind of question. Okay, I simply take one. Right, so many questions here. Okay, we see one question from Laka 2022 paper 2, question 9. Diagram 9.1 shows a blind spot mirror installed on the side mirror of the vehicle for a driver to view a blind corner for reduce the rate of the accident. Put here one blind spot mirror. So this is your car mirror, then you got blind spot mirror. What is the phenomenon involved in the formation of the image? Reflection of light. See that? This is reflection of the light. Okay. Then the second one is copy the diagram and then complete the right way of the diagram for the blind spot mirror use. Show where is the image from. Okay. So how to do it? straight here. This one reflected, so you have to draw dotted line go through the air. Right? So after draw this one have to draw through the sea. So this is the image form. So dotted line we call this virtual. And then upright. And then diminish, smaller. So virtual, upright, and diminish. So what you see is they ask you to draw virtual, upright, diminish. They ask you to draw. I clear my one. They said you draw here dotted line. You draw here dotted line. Not here dotted line. They should draw until here. Right? Draw through the sea. This one they draw it wrongly. So they still get hurt. They should be drawn. Okay. Then after that we are gonna see here. So we see this one. Table 9 shows the specification for 4 rod safety mirror KLMN. So you got the convex, concave, concave. Right? So your company are given a project to install the rod safety mirror along the rod by of the busy housing estate. So convex or concave, I don't know. You study the specification, justify the each aspect. Choose the more suitable rod safety mirror. What is rod safety mirror? Okay, but anyway. So for me, we always use convex. Why? Because if we mostly use convex because convex can give you wider range of wider range of view. The reading view, you can see more angle. If concave, their image is always smaller, always diminished. So very seldom got this, so no chance of reading. So left convex. Diameter, of course, it has to be big. So the position of the mirror must be high. So strong reflector. So now you explain one by one. So why convex? Why? So I'm gonna choose M right now. So why do we use convex? So it's always produce the upright image. Wait. Not upright image. It always produce the real image. Not virtual image. Real image. Always produce a real image. And then alright, and then the why this one bigger, the mirror curve, so reflect more light. And then position the mirror high to reduce blockage, avoid blockage. Strong reflector, so can reflect more light so that it is brighter. The image form, it is clearer. Okay, so we can see the answer here. Convex mirror, so you see the answer is in the M. Alright, so now we are going to see. So convex mirror, wider view. I said always what's it called? Always real image, which is wrong. But wider view of vision, I know, but I didn't put in never mind. Diameter big, why? Trap more light, brighter image. Okay, same. Higher position, okay. No obstacle, mean avoid the blockage here. Same. Reflect clothing material strong. Okay. So why? Produce a sharper image. Okay. And then M and then repeat. So how many marks do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, 10, 9 over 10. So it's quite good. You need to know how to answer this kind of question. Whereas the essay question, it is a lot of time. You need to answer essay question, how to answer. Lastly, we come to here. Diagram 9.3 shows a safety mirror in the grocery store. Okay? Explain how the image can be formed by the mirror. This kind of question, I told you this 3 months. How to get the image. Okay? Explain the image how to be formed. Light, it is reflected. I don't know how to answer this kind of question. You see, a ray is parallel to the principal axis, and then another ray passes through the center of the curvature, so you need to talk about the diagram. And then extrapolation of the two reflected ray and the intersection produce an image. Right? I don't think even I can get that. Yeah, that's why this kind of question very hard. You don't know what do they want. When I read, I don't know what do they want. Okay, if the type of the safety mirror it is replaced with the concave mirror, what will change? What is the change will happen? So answer will be the size of the inverted image it is produced, and then size of the image depends on position. So meaning that if further, then it will be smaller, nearer it will be bigger, and then the smaller. Here, now this is, I told you which part is important, and then in 1 hour you want me to do all the revision. I don't think it is possible. So you still need to depend on you. If you got any question that you don't know, if you're my student, right, please WhatsApp me, ask me. If you ask me in Telegram, also can, I will answer you. Don't, if you are not my student, you ask in the Telegram group. Okay. But Telegram group, I'll tell you honestly, I will answer a bit slow because I seldom see Telegram. Once in a while, few hours, even time. Not like WhatsApp. WhatsApp is I use more frequently. Okay. So that's all for the revision today. If you got any question that you want to ask, you just ask me. Okay. I'll see you next week. I'll see you again. Okay. Bye bye. Bye bye.
上了2个小时的课，大家都辛苦了，谢谢你们有专心上课，下个星期一